Packing cubes are one of those travel hot topics that people have very strong feelings about. Either you think they are a complete waste of space, time, and money, or you're a diehard fangirl. Now, as one of these diehard fangirls for the past 10 years, today I am officially putting my bias to the test through an experiment that seeks to answer one simple question. Do packing cubes save space? Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments right now, and then check back in at the end to see if anything I've done today changes your mind. Now, in case you're new here, hi, I'm Christina from happytowander.com, and this channel is my packing channel that is all about packing advice that is tried, honest, and true. So be sure to like and subscribe if that sounds like your kind of thing. And be sure to stick around until the end for my free minimalist packing checklist that you can use on every trip, whether it's summer or winter, and I promise it's going to change your life. Now, surrounding me is a mountain of clothes, and I'm going to see how many of these items I can actually fit in my suitcase with and without packing cubes. Now, first off, we are going to start with no packing cubes. Get rid of the packing cubes, and let's go. All right, so this is beyond out of my comfort zone. I have not packed without packing cubes in genuinely 10 years, so let's see how this goes. I am ready to be proven wrong. So, consulting with my minimalist packing checklist, basically what I advise is to pack enough for a week and then adjust and do laundry accordingly. And in this video, I'm going to be rolling my clothes because I've always been team roll. If you are team fold, do be sure to let me know in the comments. That is something that I'm hoping to test in the future. Again, I usually advise 3 tops, 1 casual one that's a bit dressier, and also one that's warmer. And I also recommend having 3 different types of bottoms as well. So we've got our 2 bottoms there, and then a pair of leggings. And then in addition to that, I always advise you bring a cardigan because you always want a layering piece. I feel like people are gonna criticize my rolling technique. I promise, I know how to roll, I just don't do well under pressure. A set of pajamas, underwear, some merino wool socks. So you know what, I'm gonna use a hack that I've seen to save space, which is to put your socks inside your shoes. Just the socks, save the tiniest bit of space. Optionally, a dressy outfit, optionally an athletic outfit. Okay. So, athletic fit, very important, a day bag. So you might notice I'm not gonna be packing toiletries or anything. That's because I always bring my toiletries in my personal items, same with my electronics and whatever. So now that I have pretty much all the stuff from my minimalist packing checklist, I'm going to now fill it with some more stuff. Little skirt, why not? Ugh. This fun denim dress. How about this quarter zip? I'm actually so surprised that we're still going. Maybe just this final dress on this side. Perfect, a V-neck. You know what, I'm gonna be bold. I just spotted a little hoodie off to the side here. Oh, there we go. So I'm gonna just lay this here. It's gonna be a bit of a squeeze for sure. Why won't you clasp? Why do you hate me? There we go. Oh my gosh. You know what, I think I need to take a side angle right now because this is just like, is it gonna close? Yeah, we'll see. Oh, I can't believe it shut. Now we're gonna try again, but with packing cubes. So I'm gonna be using my handy dandy Eagle Creek packing cubes for this one. I've had them for like 10 years and they still look pretty good. So usually I like to put all my tops in one, all my bottoms in one. So we're gonna start with our tops. My hope is that it will be able to fit as much stuff as without. All right, in this case, since we do have more space, I'm gonna start stacking a little bit. And I think that this will fit better folded. All right, so I'm gonna throw all that in. Boom. Okay, now I'm gonna do my bottoms. How satisfying. Okay, this dress, oh my gosh, this one's really gonna be struggling to zip. Well, let's let the packing cubes work their magic, hey? Please. Come on, suck it in, girls. I did not think that those would fit. And oftentimes I will group together my pajamas and stuff as well with my socks and my underwear. But okay, so I'm just gonna fill this packing cube a little bit more full now because we've caught up. But I'm gonna bring another fun top. My mom actually crocheted this because she's a wizard. So yes, give your props to my mom in the comments. Oh my gosh, I could totally fit more. I could totally fit more. This is exciting. Okay, let's do another set of pajamas. So this packing cube is good. Let's see. Huzzah! Now, let's bring the suitcase back in here. Packing cube number 1. Number 2. What's awkward though, I will admit, with packing cubes is sometimes you have these weird little gaps in your suitcase. So One easy thing is to roll up a jacket and throw it in there. The shoe bag, if you don't have a shoe bag. A plastic bag obviously will work fine, as will a shower cap in a pinch. And I do like to put my shoes in kind of upside down because then they squish into the crevices a little bit easier. I'm just gonna shove it in here as well. Oh, I forgot about the day bag. Okay, I think now the final test, if it's gonna close. It's not looking good. The shoes are pretty rigid there, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, I can do this. Did you know someone can get this winded doing a packing video on YouTube? That's so embarrassing. Okay, we got this. We're almost there. Oh, we fit more items with packing cubes. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. All right, now it is time for the moment that you have all been waiting for. We are going to do the experiment again with compression packing cubes. These are packing cubes that are specifically designed with 2 layers of zippers so that you can condense your clothing in a more compact manner. This set in particular is from GO-TOS, who are the sponsors of this week's video. And if you're paying attention, this is actually the very first sponsor on this new packing channel. So everybody, please leave some nice comments for GO-TOS for taking a chance on little old me. So I've actually been using GO-TOS's packing cubes since 2019 when I first posted this packing cube comparison on my main travel channel. And I still have and continue to use that same green set to this day. But these days, they have a much more robust selection of designs and, dare I say, a cuter selection of designs as well, as you can see in this gorgeous floral set, which is absolutely my vibe. So again, compression packing cubes are just so great because with the double zipper system, you can actually condense your clothing a lot better. And what's really great about this set in particular is they're super, super lightweight. I know a lot of you have said that every gram matters when you're packing light. So these ones, I brought a kitchen scale out just to test, but the biggest set over here, let's see, is like 13 grams, 14 grams is what it says on here. But despite the fact that it's light, the material actually is water repellent and also abrasion resistant, which is absolutely necessary because as you've seen throughout this video, I am pretty rough with my packing cubes. So having something like this that's not going to scratch and get nicked and caught in different zippers is perfect. So if you want to give them a try, you can use the code HAPPYTOPACKIT10 for 10% off site-wide at gonexport.com. Now let's put them to the test. Let's actually see whether or not we're going to get more clothing in our compression packing cube. Starting with an easy one, which is the small one. All right, so this is what it actually looks like when the zippers aren't fully done up. So as you can see, you can pack it as you would just a regular packing cube. Underwear and my socks as well. Chuck a bra in there as well, why not? All right. So check this out. This is what it looks like before compression. Now, check out the magic, especially when you don't fill it too full because you need some room for the air to kind of be compressed out. And here's the after, okay? Look how much thinner it is compared to what it was like before. All right, now inside this slide. I feel like you must be sick of seeing these clothes by now. Again, I'm using the rolling method. Oh, the bane of my existence is big, thicker one. You know what? I think I do have space for this cardigan, so let's just stuff it in there, okay? All right, so as you can see, this is what it looks like now. Then we're gonna work the double zipper magic. Again, whenever I'm doing the double zipper, I always put my fingers underneath as support, just to make sure nothing gets caught in the zipper. Okay, look at that. Way more condensed. Whew, stunning. All right, so set that aside. Now we're gonna do our big packing cube here with our dresses and our bottoms. All right, so again, I cannot believe how much clothing is fitting into this one little suitcase. I feel like that could definitely pre-rolls again. I feel like I'm cheating here. But it's almost dinner time and your girl's hungry. Okay, cool. Comically wide trousers. Okay, the leggings. You do want to kind of slot them in kind of like Tetris too. So this, I think when you have just the one layer is where you see the compression at work, like at its best. This is amazing. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to pack this up. If nothing else, I feel like it's going to be so much easier to zip up compared to the last one. All right, so check that out. Check out how thin it is in comparison. All right, last one. We'll pack, like this is like a whole extra. I feel like I don't even need to use this, but let's just give it a try. I will say the handles on these are also super fun because then you can just like grab them out of your bag. So for this one, I will firstly use it for pajamas. You know what? I think we could get away with an extra little pair of shorts. And you know what? Probably a second set of pajamas because I'm feeling daring. All right, let's give it a go. You know what? I feel like I'm having like evil thoughts. Okay, I think just put my mom's gorgeous top in there as well. So here's the before. So condensed. All right, all the packing cubes are done, so you know the drill. We are now going to bring the suitcase over and we're gonna fill it up with ease. So again, I'm gonna do the thickest packing cubes on this side, okay? A job for this side of the suitcase. Put the jeans in there. All right, and let's not forget about the day bag. I do feel like it has to just go here. Basically, you wanna make the most of every little bit of space that you have. Oh, this is gonna be, it's gonna be tight. Oh no, and I still have this. Okay, all right. We did it, we did it. All right, are you surprised by these results? Please let me know in the comments if your opinion has changed and generally what you think between packing cubes, no packing cubes. Which team are you on? Because I am still firmly team packing cube. I just need to make sure I do not stuff them too full to make a point. All right, be sure to check this link here for that free minimalist packing checklist, and I'll see you next time. Bye.